go, let's go, let's go. We are live, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Alright guys, let's see what the market has for us today. It's a beautiful day. Let's chop up the charts. See what we get. Let's see what we're looking at. Thanks for joining. Get on the call. We're live. Okay, it's tripping. Cool. Alright, ready? Let's make our range. Here we go. Okay, it's 11:45. We're gonna hit the range. And alright, we're going to the line chart. Okay, that's where we start. And we're gonna measure this out. Okay. We have to wait 3 minutes. Okay. No immediate rush. Look. So 30's right here. Look. Guys, let me know what kind of range you have. You're in this trade call right now. We don't have a trade yet. We're just marking up our range. So as of now, look. Okay. So it needs to finish here. Guys, I'm getting around a 13 pip range. Let's see if people want to look at other brokers. We want to check the board. Check the board. Okay, here's the board. 30 to 45. See, 45 has to close, yo. It's not done yet. Okay. Look. We're still getting about a 13 pip range. Everybody see that? Okay. So I'm seeing a low leverage trade. Okay. We're going to have a low leverage trade day. Pay attention. Okay. We're going to go. Low leverage trade day, all right? Why? The range is a good 13 pips. That means it's over 12 pips easily. Okay. So on the live account, risk 3%. On a prop firm, risk 0.5 to 1%, depending on your prop firm. Okay. You guys see that? So, knowing that, now what do we want to know? Where's your TDI? TDI is below. Okay. Where's your EMAs? Below. Where's this guy? All right, we're below. And where's our last guy? It's moving a little slow. Last EMA, where are you at? We need one more EMA. Sorry, my computer is a little slow right now. Below. We're below everybody. Okay? Get ready to trade. Look. Okay, guys, the second we break the low of the range here, we're shorting. Understand? The second we break that, we're going to short. It's going to be a nice short, it looks like. Okay? If we short, it's going to be something like this. Okay? We're going to have a nice SL. Give us a little more, we need to breathe. 15 in a little bit. Okay. Guys, something like this, you know. Okay. So look, those EMEs, they're way too high. They're like way up in the air. So there's no way we're gonna long. Okay? There's no way we're gonna long. Okay. Look, whatever it does right now, we don't care. Let it be. Because we're waiting to short. What does it look like it might do? You can see this was a big candle here. Okay? You can see we had a big candle here. Price might pull back into this candle. Something like that. Look. So we might see price play in here. And then spike our low. Sorry, this is like way too much. Okay? Something like that we might see. Maybe. Okay? So let's wait. Something like this might happen for today. And then we can look to see the potential for the downside. So again, thanks for joining. We are live. Cool. So let's see what happens here. Let's zoom in a little. We want to get in soon. Are we going to reject this area? That's what we want to find out right now. Look, the 1 minute will help tell the story. Okay? Story time on the 1 minute. Okay? Guys, this box I drew up here is not relevant to our strategy. I'm just chopping up the chart while we're live on the call. We're on the 1 minute. We're just training. We're going to see if what I'm telling you is correct. Okay? We're looking where price is going to reject from this area up here. Yesterday was great. We were showing a nice little area for price. Came right to it. And we flew. We didn't go, 60 to 100 pips, but we got our profit, which is what matters, okay? You hit your 30 pips. Yesterday was a high leverage trade day. So yesterday you hit 10%. There's no complaining there. I'm looking for price to reject from this area. We already got a little doji. See, look. See? Now that may be enough. It may not. We'll find out. Right? I'm just zooming in so you guys can see the true price action. So again, when you join these calls, you're going to learn something no matter what. You're always going to learn something on these calls. We're going to see how price rejects from this area, if so. And then again, we're not in any shorts right now. We're not in any trade. We're still just waiting for price to clear all our confirmations. We found this area on the 3 minute here. Okay. Let's see how and if it rejects. What's good from Germany? What's popping? If you have an 11 pip range, you need to know exactly, is it 11.5, 0.4, 11.9, 11.2? How tight are you with your 11 pips, if you have 11 pips? I need to see some charts. It's a little late to look at charts, but let's see what we can do. So, anyone else in the chart, let me know what you have for your range. If people don't participate and let me know, we're not going to be able to help people, right? Everybody that participates and lets me know, I can help them right away. Because I just measured on 2 brokers, and it's 11 pips, not 11 pips, it's over 13, like 13.9. So if I go check a few more brokers, we may have the same thing. Since I have nothing but time, I'll do that. So again, if I go through all the brokers and it's 13 pips, and somebody else is in a different part of the world, and they're not getting the same pips, then, you know, we have to see what's good, okay? Anybody that's actually measuring, let me know, put it in the chat. So guys, let's look at FXCM. We know that we haven't executed our short yet, so I really don't care what's good. I can tell you once it does. So look, here's 30, right to 45. Let me zoom in for everybody that's watching that wants to learn. Look. Okay, let's see what it gives us. FXCM, it's telling you, see, here you do have 11. See that? So some people are going to have a different option. Look, let's go to Owanda. Check Owanda. That is Owanda. My bad. Speak before you know what's good. So, but now FXCM, see, it moved, guys. You know what? I love having a team, even if it's small, because look, they got 10. We got 10. Let's go down back to ours. What do we look like? 13? It's a little much. It's a little much. We haven't broken that low, so I'm going to go through the brokers to show everybody. We'll go through this together as a team. Check your brokers, everyone. See what's good. Maybe it can be a little tighter, and we'll go high leverage. Great way to end the week. Yeah, see, it is a little tighter. Everyone here, we're trading as a team, okay? Look, 11. You know what? I'll give you your 11, bro. Let's go. It's 11. I like it. Guys, we readjusted really quickly. I'm seeing the 11.8. So, we're going high leverage. It's high leverage. Fabian, you're a G. Anyone who participates, I appreciate it. What do you got here, Abraham? 11.6, 11.2. Okay, yeah, Abraham, you're a G too, bro. Everyone on this call taking their time to learn, you're all gangster, because you're going to get really, really successful in the charts if you're not already. Look what I'm showing you. This part, it's rejecting. That's sexy. Okay, we're going to update this. We're not in any trade yet. Balls, walls. It's the last day of the week. Thank you for the team. Double checking everything. We got only 11 pip range. We're going a high leverage trade. Go for it. Risk more money. We're all here to trade and make money. Excuse me. We're going high leverage. Thanks again for the team. What's good? High leverage. I see the 11. See? My measurement was a little early. Okay? We're going to go. It's 11 pips. We just remeasured our range. I just did it on 3 brokers. 3 brokers. FXCM, Owanda, and now us on 8 cap. You're right. It's a good 11, 11.8, whatever. We're going to take it. We're going to take that. High leverage day now. Okay? Just to confirm for everyone. Now we're waiting for our EMAs. All right? Look, this EMA. It's way up here in the sky. Look. Okay? So we're not going to trade that. We're not. We're going to wait. And again, in this one, it's way up here. Right now, it looks like price could short and if price shorts, we'll jump in. Is this thing long? I don't know. I don't see us getting in. It'd have to really long. This is what it looks like it could do from what I'm drawing. Okay, look. Everybody, thank you for your participation. Right, everybody on this call, we appreciate your time. We're all here to join and trade together. All right, if you're new, thanks for coming on. If you've been here for the last couple months, again, appreciate you being in here, right, guys? We're in the trenches. We're grinding it out every day. All right, we're on our call every day because that's how our system works. All right, you miss a day, you mess up your whole cycle. Okay, and how do you know that day is not going to be a hit, win or loss? We have no idea. Look at what it's doing. So look, price can do whatever it wants right now. We don't care. We don't care what price does right now. You can go in the air. You can do whatever you want. You can do circles. You can do cartwheels. We don't give a shit. Until it comes to our low, we're looking to see a break before the hour now. Okay? So, again, let's see if this little zone I've drawn for us is even going to stay relevant. The new hour is opened. What does that mean? So for the hour, look, we're going to get rid of our drawings for a second. Here's the hour. What did we do? Woo, we've got a bunch of wicks. A lot of wicks on the hour. Look at that. What does this mean? We're creating fractals. All these are fractals from a bigger down push. That was a big push to the downside. Boom. Oh, shit. Sorry, my drawings came back. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to do this again without having to draw. Use your eyes. Follow with me. Look, we have this big push to the downside here. You see that? We've been on this big push. Look at this. Look at all this bearish behavior. Okay? It's falling. I'm not going to draw because all my drawings are going to come back. You can see with your eyes. It's very obvious. Look, we're on a downtrend. Right? So, all we've done is just create more fractals that need to break to go lower. These are the fractals down here. You see that? Again, if nobody knows what fractals are, just ask me. I'll teach you. But fractals are everywhere in the market, in your life, or in your heartbeat. Without fractals, we would not survive. So, 15-minute. Same thing. 5-minute. Same thing. You guys can see how this is our key point that needs to break. We break this key point and we're going down, right? Let's go down. Let's go down to the pits of hell. And we live on the 3-minute, right? So, our drawings are back. That was from like yesterday. Yesterday was a great day. Yesterday was a great day. We had a successful trade. Just so everybody can see, let's see where we could potentially go. So, I'll go to like the 15 real quick. Where could price potentially go? Well, we've got drawings for days. We don't see many more to the low. Too many drawings, guys. Look, down here are some lows. I'll draw a quick line while I can. Here's a good low. Alright. How far is that for us? What kind of potential do we have for a draw? Shit, we got 100 pip potential for a draw. Oh, not a full 100. Yeah, that's where price is right now. 102. From our low, though. All right. So, guys, maybe, if it starts to tank, we may be able to catch at least maybe 60. However, before we start doing the most, let's come back to our trade right now. Okay. Look at the hour. He might, he might pop all the way up in here. We'll have to see. Back to R3. All right, it may not respect this area. It may spike these highs and then do something else. All right. Give us our drawings back. Guys, we haven't had any execution yet. We're just doing some quick training. We're not in any trade yet. We're just training you guys what's good. Okay. This could also be a triple tap to the low. If you guys can see, look. 1, 2, 3. Again, if it flies in the sky, we'll have to really wait and be patient. Okay? Not yet. Remember, guys, we are now at a high leverage trade. We're at a high leverage trade. We're not in yet. However, price is starting to give us some love at this area. Right? Look. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep. All right. We're still waiting. Patience. Okay, we didn't get in the way we would like to. However, it is what it is. We're not in any trade, so let's get this out of our way. All right, let's see if we get a nice push here off of this candle. All right, so GJ. GJ. Oh yeah. A lot of push to the downside. It's been a great week. Honestly, I see where there's a lot of push to the downside potentially. We just have to break some of these key points. We break some of these key points, and we could see a good push to the downside. All right. Hey, thanks for joining the call. Thanks for getting in with us. Now, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, here we go. Hey, thanks for joining the call. Thanks for getting on with us. We're live. Okay. So we do have a lot of wicks. Let's see how the 5 looks. It's whatever, the 15. That's a big candle on the 15. Okay? Like really big. Check out your 1 though. So we're kind of just spiking this area. We're going to see if it holds or it starts to push up. Right? And we're on our, we're still watching. Again, we're only looking to short unless price really pushes up. Like really strong. Okay? So this is looking good. The exact way we put this here. Let me show you something. TDI. 1 minute. Okay. I like when we do some TDI training. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. Let me teach you guys something. Okay, look. Let me explain something. See how price went like this? We came up here. We came down. And we went a little higher. See how here we went higher? You guys see that? So they call divergence, right? Look. We're not trying to teach any random hunky-dory tricks, but this is just how things work. I can't change the way things work, right? So we spiked, we went a little high, and we're coming low. Now with the TDI, this is how you match it together. So the first spike here breaks your band. You never trade that. You never think of that as a trade. If anything, that's going to show you that price might start moving higher. So first you have to break the band. Price comes back in. Now here price respects the band and starts to come down. Right? You see the curl? Look, price curls right here. And now we're going to start breaking the baseline. Here we have divergence. You understand what I'm showing you? So we could start to see a push to the downside. All right? We do like the TDI because it does work. Now we're on the 1 minute, but that's just how it works in any time frame. That's how you read it. Okay? There's different ways you can use it, and we use it to our advantage. Okay? You'll see how it starts to work. But yeah, good training. Do we have something like that in the 3 minute? I don't know. It'll be different, right? TDI is going to be different. See? The 1 minute is very clear. That's why I zoomed in to show you that on the 1 minute. Now, you can see how it's going to pan out, potentially to come short now. That's what I like to see. Okay? Do you guys understand that? Thomas, do you understand that? If you have questions, let me know. I can break it up. I can go a little slower. I don't know if I went too fast. Okay? Again, we don't trade that as our strategy. That's just how TDI works. And we have it interpreted to our strategy. Okay? Awesome. Again, we're not trying to do that as what we do. We trade divergence. No, that's just how TDI works. And if it does tank, that's going to work out in our favor today. You can see how it's already tanking from here. Remember, I can teach you guys how to trade all this just live, naked trading with your eyes. That's where I would show you how this area will potentially get a rejection like it is, right? We don't really need indicators. However, we interpret them to our strategy so you can have a set of rules, a set of confirmations before you get into a trade, okay? Because you need to build that conviction into yourself so you can execute the right trade, all right? So, with that being said, we are still not in any trade. It's already, after 10 minutes into the new open. So it is what it is. We give ourselves 1 good hour. So 1 good hour to trade. If nothing lines up to get into an entry, we'll have a no trade day. All right? How's this candle closing? We still have 40 seconds. Your 5 minute. See, we're starting to turn around. This area may stay relevant. Okay, and if so, then we're going to really look for it to start tanking. Yeah, this is really good. Okay. So we still need a good few candles to start breaking. We really have to break the low. We got to break this. The second we break this, we're in. Okay? Here it comes. It's looking good. If we get in, we're looking for something like this. Okay? Here it comes. It's on its way. Yup, let it be. Here it comes. I like that. It's on its way. Guys, get ready to look for a short. We're looking for a short. We need to break these lows, and then we're looking to go. Okay, if we don't break the low, we don't go. Remember, we want a body break, no wicks. Body break, no wicks. You get that? No wicks. Body break. Guys, your 15-minute is all right. It's like a type of a doji. Looking for price to turn around. 15-minute closes like now. Look, 15, see? Nice. Bearish candle. 15, 5. 5 is a series of bearish candles, which we like to see. 3. We're on our way. Okay. So yeah, we just spiked that zone I drew out for us here, and now we're looking to short. How's your TDI? See, he's on his way. Let's get this drawing out of here. We still need to cross, right? But it's looking good. Everybody has their TDI. Okay. Three-minute. 15 just closed. It was good. That was a good close. I'll take that. I'll take that close all day. I don't trade harmonics or anything like that, but this kind of looks like maybe we're in a little harmonic. Okay. So a couple more taps. See how we came in here? Okay. We're always learning. Price came in here. We came out the way I was showing. We may retest in here again. And then come down. Okay. You guys see that? We might do something like this. Okay. This is what we're living in right now. We're playing in this zone, this area. And we're waiting for our break below the low. We need a body break below the low, and then we can go. We're in the short. You get it? I don't look if there's news, if there's anything coming up. I don't really care. Our strategy, our system will help us no matter what's good. If there's some crazy big news event and there's a massive range, our strategy will detect it. Our system will tell us we'll have a no trade day. Or possibly we're going to catch some juice. And if there's news, it's going to push us all the way into TP, or the other way around. It's going to give us a quick stop loss, and we're going to be out of the market, right? Either or, it is what it is, right? We live to trade another day. Let's see if we get these rejections. We come to the 1 minute, tells a story. See that? See how it can do that now? If this candle starts to reject, we're nice. Just the way we were showing. Okay? 27 seconds. Yeah, guys, this looks good. I like what I see on the TDI, especially we see one more cross. Look. One more cross with this, where the white comes down. It's going to look to break this type of fractal in here. And then it will look to break the blue band in here. So it can actually come to these lows down here. So all this pullback, we don't care. Let it be. Let it be. Okay, we came up. I taught you this. Breaks the band, comes back in, respects the band. We cross, and we come down. We break the baseline, we're coming down. We're retesting the baseline now, and we're looking to come lower. All right? A lot of drawings, look, like that. You guys see? Real quick. I don't know, like that maybe. You guys get it, okay? You get what I'm showing you. I like yellow. So, with that being said, back to the chart. I know we haven't broken because this tells me what's good with price. So there's no rush. We can see it's pushing up. Let it be. Let it retest. Get rid of our drawings. Right? Even this blue box, I just drew it. It's not part of the system. I just drew it for us because the 5 minutes about to close. Your 5 minute, you know, it's a little sideways, it's a little choppy. It looks like it's waiting to do something. Still not a bad 5 from the previous candles. We have a lot of wicks here, so it's fine. One more minute for the 5 to close. Yup. I like what I see. See how we're respecting right out of this area? You guys see that? Three seconds, and it closed. That's good. Now we just want to see continue. Your 5 minute ended up being a bearish candle. Okay, this is the 8 cap, which is now lost. It has no idea what's good. However, on probably every other broker, you close with a nice bearish candle. Okay, so that's good. That's really good, actually. Again, now a new candle opens, more pullbacks. And we're working our way to the next 15. We're working our way to the next 30. And that's how we're going to start telling our story. But obviously the down push was just previously. It's looking all right still. See, a little longer than normal. We like to already be in the trade. Yo, thanks for joining the call. What's good? So you see Gbpjpy as weak, which is good to hear. All right, look, there's a little more people on the call now. I appreciate everybody being here. I'll give you some more nuggets, some more sauce. Look, if Gbpjpy is weak and we're looking for a short, that means we want the JPY obviously to be strong. All right, well, how can you find out? We don't have a lot of time, but I'll do this really quickly. So we're going to check out the JPY basket. That's going to give you the answer to the strength of the JPY. Let's go to the hour. Again, more training for you guys. If you're on this call, you're always going to learn something. This is the JPY. Okay? This is the JPY. Look at that. That's hot. That's sexy. That's clean. That's your daily on the JPY. Okay? So obviously it looks like it can come back to these highs up here. Sorry, I don't want that. Looking for the high up here. This is the daily. This is your 4 hour. Look at that push off the 4. Remember, if this falls, Gbpjpy is going to go up. So off this big candle here, we need price to continue to the upside for our trade to fall. Don't worry, I'm still watching our trade just on another screen. So again, this is our normal system you would see where you spike the low here and fly. So price needs to start respecting all this, again, like we're living in. Okay, therefore, what are we looking for? Knowing that we're only living in this and we're looking to come up here, price is just, we need to come higher and then come higher. Okay, so we're on the 5 minute, looking at the JPY basket, which is the strength of the JPY. As long as price starts to push up, our trade's going to fall and it's going to tank. All right, and as long as the JPY just pushes back up to here, right up in here, our trade will go to TP, no matter what. So, just some sauce for you guys to learn. That's how you can get your answer with GJ. Okay? Little cheat codes. Little cheat codes in the market. Whatever that JPY basket's doing, it gives you the answer for GJ. If it goes up, GJ goes down. If it goes down, GJ goes up. Okay? It's simple. Correlation. Okay, straight correlation. A long day learning, trading. Appreciate people joining the call. Appreciate your time. We'll wait it out one more day in the week. We've had a great week. Guys, I said November was going to be way better than October, and it has been, right? Sometimes you're going to have a bad month, especially in trading. We've got to stomach our losses and move forward. November has been a good month. It's definitely been a profitable month. Look, we're starting to get some juice. I don't watch the news because I don't care for the news. If something's going to happen, we'll catch it. Guys, remember, price really has to shoot into the sky for us to take a long. Okay? Everyone here, this is great. Okay? We're really going to build a huge community. It starts small and it's going to snowball. Okay? So we're really potentially pushing out of this little area I drew. Okay? In a perfect world, we'd already be in a trade. So we're not going to stress and push a trade. I'm going to get rid of this box for right now because obviously price didn't tank out of it. Respected it a bit, but it's pushing back up. This is a type of a W here, if you guys can actually see it, where price is holding strong. It's really respecting this W, especially off this big candle, this bullish candle. Bullish engulfing, it's done nothing but respect it. Price pushed right out of it with that, breaks our high of our range. This candle retests the high of the range, and it's going higher. So that's why we said we really don't care what it does. It can do whatever it wants. Up here in La La Land, go do whatever you want. When you're going to come down to break the low, we'll be here waiting. Okay? We'll be here waiting if you want to break that low. If you want to go high in the sky, probably not going to trade. Okay? And that's, again, where our system sees we had such a big push to the downside. So right now, in a sense, that's our little trend. We want to stay pro-trend trading. Because there's obviously a lot of pullbacks where then it could just go lower. A lot of room up here still. Like I said, we could see where this is. A triple tap. Come to the 5, it will look a little better. To the downside, where then we either are going to start pushing way back up. Because after this, after such a huge push down, you could see price go anywhere. Maybe all the way back up here. Look, 100 pips, easy. But again, we have to be patient for that. All I'm seeing, look, our little strategy's coming into fruition here. Look, because this sets the tone. This guy. This can fake everyone out thinking it's still going to be a short. And then all we see is what we know is all these taps. Another spike here. Tap, 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 and we may push up. And that's why. And then we have all of this to confirm. We've got nothing but price to come up. So that's why I'm saying if we see how that's relevant to our box, this is staying relevant to the high of our range. You see that? Guys, this is our regular strategy that we would teach, okay, in the regular Imperial FX group, where you're going to see a lot of taps, spike, and then we're retesting our zone to come higher, okay? Remember, this would have been like the spike in here. Now, we aren't going to short until we fully break that with a body break, and that's why this strategy wouldn't be the same. However, if it flies in the air, then yeah, that would pretty much pan out, okay? If we fly in the sky, we have to wait until we come. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Price is going to intercept and break maybe somewhere in here. And then we could look to long. That's easy to break. Same with him. See, so price is really going to have to break up this if we long. That's why it could happen. We do it. Let's keep that on for a sec. This is a little more clean, so I'll leave that there, the yellow one. If price breaks up here, then we can look for a long. Same thing like always, or we might see price hit these highs, spike them, just with some wicks. Okay. If we see that, we're getting close to the time where we're not going to trade, right? It's already where I'm at 12:30, 2:30, 8:30, whatever. We're 30 minutes into the London Open, right? So again, this is not ideal. We may not trade at all. We may not trade at all. Again, unless we start seeing a really nice push to the downside, we aren't going to trade. Because what I showed you with the basket really has to push up. Until we get that, we're waiting. Let's go. A little more.
Once in a breath.
30 more minutes? I don't know. We'll have to wait. Here we go. Let's see. We're getting some wicks. We're getting some rejection. Thanks for joining. What's good? What's good? One more push to the downside. I want to see that. I want to see these breaks. Okay. I want to see these breaks. And we can get in. $30 seconds for this to close. Look at that. That's nice. That's fire. Yup. See that double tap? I'm always telling you there's a double tap. Any area you make in trading, when you're gonna look to get in, area of interest, point of interest, whatever the hell you want to call it, you're always gonna get a double tap, sometimes a triple tap. Okay? Minimum, always. This is a really nice candle. I love this candle, especially on the 5 minute. These candles right here. This flat body up here. Look, see how flat this body is? Get this line out of here. Look, see how flat that is? Flat. You get it? With a nice body, engulfing the previous candle. Not too much, just enough. And a little wick. Just a little wick. To me, that's going to push down. It doesn't have to, but most of the time, now knowing this is a double tap, okay, you'd rather it be to the downside, right? But even with your TDI, the second we see that cross, you're already crossing. Look, here. We just need it to cross over and then push down and then break the baseline, and we're looking nice. Okay? 3 minutes, it's already doing that to a degree. Okay? See how on the 3, we actually didn't break the band on the TDI, which means it could come higher. You only did on the 1. And it may have given us, see, the 1's different. That's why we don't trade on the 1. It's too zoomed in. It's too much. The 3, it's okay. So again, price could keep coming up and then maybe go higher or tank. So we still have to wait, guys. It's not an ideal day. Usually we may not keep trading with the call, leave it on for just a little bit longer. If we get a good push, we'll take it. If not, it's all right. Because there's only a good almost 40 minutes left. But I do like this price action. It's good. We just need to now get that last surge. We see that boom, boom, boom. Push down. And we're good. Last day of the week. See, even with the line chart, you know, there's a big W here. It's pretty hard to not see the W. Okay, it's a W. Right? You guys see that? It's a really obvious W, and price is respecting it. All right? You guys see that? So again, price has to start breaking this small structure it's building. It has to break out of this. And then we would see. Right? Price has to break out. Maybe retest. And something like that. Or it's going to go higher. Right? If it doesn't do that, what is it going to do? It's going to either go sideways, no love, or it's going to go higher and higher. Right? There's only 2 things it can do, or I guess 3. Up, sideways, or down. That's it. It's not going to flatline. It's not going to flatline. And we really don't care. We don't care. I wouldn't rather it to go either or. If it wants to fly high, if it does it in the next 20 minutes, we'll look to get in. And if it tanks, we'll do the same. It's been a much longer call today. It's the last day of the week. Hopefully people can learn something from every single call. I mean, if you come on these calls, you pay attention, there's no way you're not going to learn something. All right? Like, there's no way. So, again, no trade as of yet. No trade at all. We're being patient. Everybody wants to trade. We all want to make money. I get it. But we have to be patient, okay? What's good here? Pretty sideways. Yep, still really sideways kind of on the 1 minute too. Still respecting that spike push. So it could come even higher, to be honest. So yeah, we could see a pretty late long maybe, right? We may see a long late. We're not in a trade yet. I'd like to keep the call going as best we can to get everyone in a trade. Again, we would have rather been in our trade almost an hour ago the second we look to our entry. So price is really doing whatever it wants, taking its sweet time. There's only so much more time, 20 minutes, where we'll just call it a no trade day. Been pretty sideways, right? So, again, these are just drawings. We're just marking up the chart. They're not relevant to our system, to our strategy. I'm just showing you what potentially will happen in the market, okay? Again, this is our main area up here. That's why I have the EMA still on. We'd have to break this. It has to be a body break to get in. If we don't get that body break, we're not getting in. Same thing to the downside. That's how every entry is. You need a body break. You don't enter off a wick, okay? If your area gets wicked, you don't enter, because that's how you can just hit your SL real fast, right? You do not enter on a wick, okay? Okay. We need a little more to the downside. Again, just for trading, we'll check a few different time frames just so you can see what's going on. 1 minute, you know, these are more pushes to the upside and staying sideways. We're in a bigger range if you look at it, right? We have our tight range, which is in here. You can see a much larger style of a range like this. But because obviously that, once this breaks, we'll have a clear direction of what's good with price. Right now, it's just living in this, okay? I like to see the strong push now to the downside. That's what we've been waiting for. Okay, we're going to get rid of this because that's just in the way. We don't trade with that. Back to the 3 minute. Okay. And we are waiting to break the low of our range, which is the dotted line. Everybody sees that? Thanks for joining the call. Look, we haven't gotten any trade yet. Okay? We're looking to break the low. The second we break the low, we will look to get in. That's what I said at the beginning. Whatever it wants to do, if it wants to play in the sky, do whatever, blah, 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 let it be. Let it be. And once it comes to where we want, then we'll get in. Okay? Jeez. You're asking, how is the wick used? I still haven't used that to mark my chart. Sorry, if you can elaborate a little more on your question, what you mean by how is the wick used? I was just explaining, like, when we enter, We're not going to enter if it just wicks. So what does that really mean? Let's pretend we were going to enter something like this. Look. Jamie, I believe your name. Jamie, thanks for asking. Look. So if you were going to like short, listen, if you were going to short, for example, something like after this candle and you have this line here the way we do. This is why we don't put like sell stops or limit orders or whatever, because in this scenario, this candle here that's doji, price definitely breaks, right? Price comes below this low, but it's just a wick. See how this is all wick? I hope this makes sense. I hope this answers a question. Your dotted line is what we're looking to short off of. So price has to break the dotted line, but it has to be a body break. All this wick means we're not entering, okay? Until price breaks below the body break, then we would look to enter a short. Until then, we would not enter here, or else you'd see how fast, if you entered off this candle, you'd see how fast you get stopped out. Look at your next candle, bang. Your short will be very short, okay? So, this is what I'm explaining. We're only entering on a body break, okay? And look, here comes some body. Look at that. We may get a really nice body break. This is a sexy body here. It's moving. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting a whole hour for this. Yeah, so usually we're going to get in pretty early. This is a later day to look for an actual entry. We give ourselves 1 whole hour. London Open in 1 hour, and that's it. If we don't get in, then they're not going to have a trade, okay? I hope that answered your question about the wicks. And if you're not totally sure on how we're marking our chart and why we're marking our chart this way, you need to join our private group. Okay, you can be a part of our private team. You can message me. You can register to be a part of the private team so you can really understand what we're doing. You can get all the rules. You can get all our PDF documents on how to trade. You can have access to all the training videos. All right. So you're fully aware of what we're doing, why we're doing it. If you're on this live call to learn to get into a trade, you're more than welcome to do that so you can see how we trade. Obviously, if you like it, you can register to be a part of our team. And then you can really start, chopping it up and using this to make profits, okay? So we have less than 15 minutes to potentially get in a trade. So price is either going to talk to us and start moving fast, or it's going to stay sideways, and we're not going to get involved today. We had a great week, like I said. It's been a profitable week. I'll have to really do the numbers really quickly. I don't know it off the top of my head. Even if today were to be a loss, for example, I'm very positive it's going to still be a profitable week, okay? And like I said, the month of November is definitely a profitable month. It's not even over yet. However, this will be our last trade for the month of November. It would be great to end it with a banger trade. If we can just see a surge to the downside right now, we'll definitely jump in, right? We're going to ride the waves of the market. You ride the waves of life, and you ride the waves of the market, okay? And just like learning how to catch waves, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to wait for the set, okay? If you go too early, you're just not going to catch anything. Again, 5 minutes. Check it out. Let's go around the board. Still pretty choppy. We're not breaking this. A lot of respect from our range. You guys see how relevant our range is? Look, I'll just mark the high. See how it's really respecting our range. Every time we give you a range, you can go back to a previous day within the week and see how it stays very relevant. Price is living off this little W that we found out, which happens to be the high of our range. It's the focal point of the W. Okay? We got to break it. We need to see all this broken And then price will start living under the range low, under the baseline. For now, it's just respecting that high. We're looking like, yo, there's 11 minutes. We kept this call on pretty long. A good amount of people came in. Thank you. We are still fishing for a trade. Would love to end the week with a nice trade. We only have so much longer. Maybe something like in here. Maybe it starts to push out of that. I don't need that. See? Maybe. Just maybe. It's really respecting the high of our range. Remember, guys, it's our range, okay? We're not longing off this because we have to break up here on the 3 minute. We live on the 3 minute. Remember that. Okay, I'm on the 1 minute now just to teach you guys for training purposes. Here you can see a lot better how we broke the high of our range and it's doing nothing but respecting that high. Okay, again, if we had all our EMAs underneath and we were on the 3 minute, we would definitely be in this as a long, but not today, not right now. Sorry, whatever is going on, we had a little glitch. Go back to the 3. See, real choppy, waiting. Gotta be patient. Only so much longer. Even from our 30. Look at your 30. See? All these wicks to the downside after our big push. That's why we're sideways, okay? Huge push to the downside. And now we're just living in the sideways movement, making fractals. Again, ideally, I would see it push a little lower, break it, and continue, but we already missed all this movement, which is fine. I still see a rejection. There's still a little bit of time left. And right now, it is respecting what I drew here. Okay? See? This could be good. This could be all right. Where's our little, what up? Yeah, I like that. I like that. We like fast movement, right? We like to see some fast movement so we can jump in. That's good. Sorry, my chart's frozen here. Okay, I don't want to confuse anyone, so I'm taking the high range off. We know it's been respecting the hell out of the high. Very much so respecting the high. We got to break this low. We got 8 minutes. Will we get in a trade? Yes or no? Let's find out. We'll hold the call to end the hour. I've had a great week. Again, if anyone has more questions, you're not sure if I've answered your question, you can send me a message directly. I'm here to help everybody that I can. I want everyone on the same page. I still like what I see, but we really need to see something sharp to the downside or we are not going to get in. If we don't get in, I'll tally up the numbers from this week. I'll put an update out so you guys can really grasp how this week went. Even though it seems like it's taking long, you know, I can see the formation that we're getting where we're just getting a lot of double taps. And we are going to break this and come to the low. Break those fractals too and push even lower. It's just we only have 7 minutes to follow our rules to get into a trade. So we've officially been streaming this call for a good hour. Thanks for everyone that's been on. You know, that's really great to see. It's exciting. This team's really going to grow. Just a matter of time. And we're going to catch these pips regardless, whether we stay as a team of 20 or 25,000. We don't care. Because we're going to catch these pips and we're going to make money, right, as a team. Look, if it just goes straight sideways, like I'm seeing, respecting the high of our range, we're not going to have a trade today. This candle, like I just showed you, just fucking told everyone to fuck off. We're going to wait. We had a nice push to the downside from him. And that's why we wait. And that's why we have a system. That's why we have a strategy. Because if you just trade off of emotion, if you trade off what you think you know, off of what it looks like you see, like I was just explaining a few minutes ago, you probably would have entered off that and thought it's going to continue low, and you would have easily been stopped out, and you take a loss. Okay? I would all day rather have a no trade day versus a loss, because maybe I got in too early. I got in off of emotion. I was anticipating, oh, look at all this bearish behavior. I'm going to jump in. You get smoked. You turn to toast. Okay? Look, if you thought you're going to short on anything like that, what? What pips? 19 pips, 20 pips, you're done. You're toast. Over 30 pips. There's no way you'd survive that. Okay? So again, we'd rather have a no trade day, save our money, versus get in too early and lose. 5 minutes. Do I think it's going to break any of these? No, definitely not. So that's not the time. The time's actually right here. Sorry, y'all. That's why I said there's only so much time left. That's our cutoff time. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes to get into anything. This is all we did. Nothing. Guys, thanks for coming on this week. All right, if you trade every day with us this week, you will be in profit. All right, we'll be back to start December next week. It's the last month of the year. It's been great. Okay, we only introduced this system to everybody a few months ago. So get ready for the new year. Get ready to literally utilize this for a long period of time, 12-month period. Get a good amount of money into an account, a live account, whether it's a few $1,000s, even $500, or even if you have a bigger capital, because you're really going to see how you can grow an account using this system. But yes, like anything, it takes time, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. We're going to have great weeks where, yeah, we have high returns. Some months, what was it? September, we made over 80% just in September. So October, we gave a little back because there's no way you're going to expect to get all that from the market. The market's going to take a little back from you. And now look at November, we're recouping it. December, we're going to continue. It's going to be a strong month. 4 more minutes. We'll just stay on here just for fun because obviously we love trading. Guys, we'd have to see some super candle surge to the downside and break these lows. Again, it's not realistic. We're not going to rush a trade. We don't have to, especially knowing we had a profitable week. Let's just let it end in peace, and we'll come back sharp again for next week. Well, there's minutes left. Let it be. Okay. And again, if anyone has questions over the weekend, whatever, that's where we're here to train, to learn. We do need to do another training call with the team for some more back testing. Dominic, we appreciate you getting that system, or sorry, that software that we can train with. It's actually awesome. I took a lot of time on it. At the beginning, it was a little confusing, but like anything, you can learn it. So again, we did not get any good push to the downside, no surge. All price did was really respect the high of our range, which is fine. That's why you guys see the range we have for our system is very powerful, okay? And you'll learn that. The more you trade with us, you'll start to see these ranges that we make every day. You'll see how relevant they are, right? It helps you with your trading so you don't get in too early. You can see we had no reason to short today, right? We never came anywhere near the low. Again, if it starts tanking, we're going to call it a no trade day. So I'm going to write it out. It just didn't happen. We didn't get a short. We didn't get a long. It's all good. So we're calling no trade day. No. And that's it. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining. That's our trade. That's our day. Sorry, there is no trade. I know there's 2 minutes left. The odds of it tanking is extremely low. It would be almost a little forced. 1 more minute, just for fun. See, it's not gonna. It's not. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining. Appreciate your time. Any questions you have, send me a message. We'll be back Sunday night, Monday morning, same bad time, same bad channel. Imperial Effects. Thanks, guys. Gbpjpy, one trade a day scalping system. Let's close the year out strong. We're gonna come and hit November hard. We'll update our numbers from November, and like I said, we'll hit December hard, and we'll close the year out. Again, guys, thank you.